I'll keep doubling, you keep bluffing, you've got nothing, I'll keep hustling.
Yo, good morning, guys. Welcome to another Crypto EMC episode in the Trade for a Living podcast. My name is Rudo, and let's quickly have a look at what I said the last time I was live with you guys. We were looking at this price action, and it was last week, Thursday, and basically I pointed to you guys out that I'm looking to see where the price is going to be bouncing within this demand zone, and the goal is that I want to see price move back up to higher levels. Subsequently, you can see price bounced out nicely, and we're in higher levels, which brings me to the reason for today's stream. Is $64,000 going to be resistance? And if so, what do we need to do there? So that's the goal today, guys. We talk about that. Let's quickly head over to the comments for those joining in live. Let's see where we're at. Who we've got in the stream. We've got Renee. We've got Mr. DM Photographic, all the regulars as usual. For those in the Discord as well, I did share my formal trade setup as well. So this is where I bought in validation. And subsequently, for all those people in the Discord as well, we got to Friday where we moved stops to break even, and everything is looking nice on our trades. So I'm really happy with what Bitcoin is doing today. Now, let's see. Mr. SM is trading from Singapore. Yes, and Ronak is on time. Hello, buddy. Nice to have you here. So let's quickly then look at where I see Bitcoin's going to go next. So I'm going to zoom out. We're going to go ahead to the 4-hour time frame. And the first thing that I want to point out to you guys is, and maybe I can remove these lines real quick, is if we are making higher lows and we're making higher highs, we're in an uptrend. And the market is basically in a bit of a tricky area, because when you're in the uptrend and you're in the middle of a range, it's the same as a lateral range. When you're in the middle, that's when all the opinions come in. This is when everybody wants to kind of, get their piece of it. So when this happens, the market can get a little crazy, a little choppy. So you'll have spikes and dumps and spikes and dumps. So this makes it really hard to trade. So if you're trading at the moment, just prepare for a little bit of chop. So a little bit between me and you, just give yourself a wider stop. So don't be cheap. So don't, if you're looking at a specific area and you want to buy and I want to see that thing go lower than a specific low, give yourself a little bit of meat, because we're in that area. And the easiest way to visually explain that is if I look at the halfway range of this, the current trading range, we're there. Okay, and I'm still expecting us to break out. I'm hoping for 70 and then let us go to 80, 90 and let the bull market start already, October, come on. But for where we are now, you just need to expect that the market's going to be a little bit choppy. Okay, now 4-hour time frame, if we bring in the RSI, there's something else that I just want to bring to your attention, and it's something you need to look for and guard against with your trade. So if you took the long there and you're looking really good, just know that the following is a big problem. We've got a nice wave or impulse to the downside, and the market is pushing back up, but we've got hidden bearish divergence. Okay, now it's not the end of the world for me, this hidden bearish divergence, because we're in an uptrend. If we had hidden bearish divergence with the market trending down, I would be more cautious and I would be more aggressive to try and short that. So don't let stuff like this kind of trick you. Trade in harmony with the current trend. Look for the longs. And these hidden bearish divergences could be reasons just to do what? For us to get another opportunity at buying maybe a dip. So I still think that a possible 62K area could be where we have a retrace. So for the first 2 days of the week, perhaps maybe today and tomorrow, we might have a little bit of a kerfuffle in the market. Price pushes back down to around 62 and then moves back up, gives the guys on the CME side an opportunity just to make sure that that low is locked in, So that is basically the idea for the market for today. Now, trading wise, what do you do if you want to buy and you want to trade today? It's a really bad place to be for the 4-hour time frame. So you're going to have to go into 15 or 20-minute, 30-minute time frames to look for a trade. And all that I want to point out to you guys is consider looking at this pivot over here, okay? And your RSI is already below it. So you've already got hidden bullish divergence in the market as such. So all you're looking for is a neckline break. So you want to try and trade with momentum. Okay, so the easiest way then to do this is saying to yourself, okay, well, I've got my first level of momentum, I've got my second level of momentum, and I've got my third level of momentum. And the market, what it wants to do is once it loses a specific step in the market, it will always go to the previous one and then look to continue on first. So if you're looking at this, if we break through this area, this gap that you see in the market here between 63 and 62.7, it's a $300 gap. It's actually very small in relation to Bitcoin, in its price action. Market price push in there, expect that to hold, and then by that stage we would potentially around these pivots as well have hidden bearish divergence, and then we'll have another stab at going higher. Okay, so just plan for that on the 15-minute. The worst thing you can do at this stage is actually try and go long right there. Okay, now I can be wrong. Those trading pennants and patterns and flags and stuff, they're going to be looking at this and saying, well, open and close a candle above that line, there's a breakout. But you most often will find that the best move is, treat it as a shakeout and wait for that. And this might be that we end up creating a Darth Maul looking candle, meaning a candle that sweeps the highs, takes out those shorting this market, thinking that they're smart, takes them out, whoops, and then everybody that was late to the long takes them out, and then the move continues. Okay, so just plan for that. I don't have anything else to share for BTC today, but stay tuned for tomorrow. Or alternatively, open your own PrimeXBT account. Support this YouTube channel if you do so. And if you deposit more than $2,000 into your trading account, which is a fair starting trading balance, you'll be able to join me in the Discord on the private side. I'm going to be looking to scalp a little bit more aggressively this week as well. And in addition to this, you'll also have access to my buddy indicator, which is running with your trade. So it keeps on suggesting different strategies, strategy 2, strategy 3, strategy 1, strategy 4, and all those strategies I teach in the Discord for you guys. And it's available in the Discord section there. So how they work, what they do, and so you'll have access to everything I do. You can trade with me and so forth. As for tomorrow, guys, I think that's when the big swing move is going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen today. But remember, we do not trade with opinions and stuff. Okay, we trade with technical analysis. And at this stage, it's just telling me, be careful for a little bit of a crazy because we're in that middle of the range. And if the market pushes back down to range 62, look for long. That would be a really good buy the dip scenario. And the same will then be true for your Ethereum or any of the other alts. Okay, so stay tuned for this afternoon stream where I'm going to be looking at some spot entries for you guys and sharing my thoughts for the hodling or the hodl bags out there. You have a lovely day, guys. Remember, as always, keep hustling, my friends.
I'll keep hustling.
Subscribe now.